Hey, it's time to dish with D. That's me. I'm in the car. I'm going to work. Back to maybe the daily vlogs. We don't know. I don't know how well you guys like this. That's my wipers. Not sure how well you like the daily vlogs, if you found them helpful, if you found them annoying, but then I think even to 10 minutes, it might not be too bad. Therein lies half my problem. I like to chatter. When I get on a subject, and plus my ride to work is a little bit more than 10 minutes. It's maybe the 12, 13, depending on traffic. I don't expect much today because it's really early. But I wanted to vlog about, we talked about this on a live I did on my Facebook group yesterday about barbecues. Dee, can you give us some tips on barbecues? I have several tips on barbecues. Absolutely. Now, do I think you should, people be like, well, I won't go. Don't not go somewhere because you're afraid of food. That is just, that's giving food too much power. And I know it's hard to maneuver a barbecue. Lord knows I know it's hard to maneuver a barbecue. But don't not go somewhere because you're afraid to eat. That to me means you've, oh Lord, this thing, it needs to be tightened. I got about a stop sign here. I don't know why it does that. Oh well, we'll fix that later. Then you've not grown anywhere. You've gone from an overeating problem to now to afraid to eat. So you're not really no better off. And if you let food win, then you have no life. You know, don't be a slave to food or slave to Weight Watchers. I mean, I'm not sitting there saying, go to that barbecue and eat your face off. Didn't say that. I'm saying when you go to a barbecue, if you bring something, that helps. That gives you something safe to eat. Now, we can't always bring something, granted, because if you could be at a, you know, some people don't want you to bring anything. And now with COVID, yeah, I'm not sure how much we're bringing to these parties. COVID, so there lies a problem again. So say you can't, we'll start with, what if we can't bring anything? Because if you can, then you know that's safe. You could eat it, and you know you can have as much as you want of it because you made it, you know what's in it. But if you can't bring anything and you're stuck just eating with what they provide, what do? You go in, you assess the situation, because put this air on a little bit. There. You assess the situation. You look at what's there before you put anything on your plate, because you might grab something you think is good and then you'll wait, and then down the line there's something better. Yeah, rookie mistake there. Done that many times. So what you do, assess the situation, assess what's there. Now granted, there's probably pickies on the table like chips and pretzels. Of course, there's always chips and pretzels. I say go for the pretzels. I think the pretzels 9 times out of 10 are baked, and they're just a little less detrimental than chips. Sometimes there's Chex Mix. Avoid the Chex Mix. If you can avoid the Chex Mix. If not, put yourself a portion on your plate, and hopefully that'll be it. In my world, I'd go back. But go into that barbecue. Let's rewind a little bit. Go into that barbecue with some points. If you know you're going somewhere ahead of time, bank a couple points during the week. So go in there with more points, number one. Number two, go in there with points for the day, because you've eaten very 0 point, low point day. You could have a beautiful vegetable omelet for breakfast. Heck, throw a slice of light bread in there for a point. You could have a beautiful tossed salad with some hard-boiled eggs and some low-fat chicken. Again, 0 points. So you could have a nice, and don't go there hungry. Yes, that is my biggest tip. Because if you go somewhere hungry because you're saving all your calories and food for this barbecue, you're not going to make the greatest choices, because you're going to be starving. And I know, we say this all the time, repeat after me, hungry Denise makes bad choices. She makes stinking horrific choices. Not even pretty. It's not, because I don't care at that point. You can't get to the point where you don't care. So definitely, you know, drink plenty of water, you know, or I drink diet soda. I know a lot of people don't. That bloats me, it fills me, and I don't really have any, you know, it makes me pee. I said, so it does. So if I'm out, I drink diet soda. It's always been helpful to me, but I know a lot of people don't do soda. You could do a seltzer. I did find a really good seltzer that I'm somewhat enjoying. We'll talk about that another day. But unless you want to know, just ask me if you think, what's that seltzer, and I'll let you know. Because I can't remember the name, actually. It's the Target brand. I do. Good and Gather. It's peach, ginger. And I find seltzer needs a lime. And it feels like a cocktail. So yeah, I could really get that seltzer down with a lime and really enjoy it. I got the San Pellegrino. I thought it was 0 points. I figured, oh my God, no, it says sugar in it. So, and it's the best seltzer I've ever had. Figures. It's peach mandarin. Oh my God. That's another video. So don't go in there hungry. Assess the situation. And if there's stuff in there that, like, I avoid mayonnaise-based salads at all costs. Just 2 point heavy for me. I'm not but if that's all that's there, just grab yourself like a quarter cup at the most. Preferably maybe 3 tablespoons, and there's always sometimes a pasta. Baked pastas are always popular at barbecues. I avoid those. But if there's nothing else there, hopefully there's some like grilled items, like some grilled chicken or seafood would be great if they're a really nice host. A nice salad. Fruit is usually always there, so put plenty of that on your plate. And you know what? You just do the best you can. You do the best you can, and then comes the desserts. Yeah, the desserts. Yeah. And the problem is, if you don't have anything, you get the old, oh, Denise can't have any of that. I forgot you're on Weight Watchers. Yeah, I find that to be extremely annoying when people patronize me for being on a weight loss journey. Yeah, that's also at the barbecue. The toxic friend. The toxic friend. Well, acts like they have your best interest at heart, but really just wants to see you fail. They're always there. They're usually at least a gathering. And and they're not even, they're very obvious about it. And I guess they don't realize how they sound, but it's just very, I don't know, it's unsettling, and I get it. And you don't need to be around that person, so I would just excuse myself and go chat with somebody else. I would, because there is always somebody there to bring you down. There just is. I think it makes them feel better to make you feel bad, or because you're doing so well, they need to make you feel bad, or that makes them feel better because they're not doing it and they should be. That's usually my stock answer. They know they should be on this journey with you and they're not, so they want to make you feel bad about it. Yeah, the toxic friend. There's always one in every friend group. Do you ever notice that? There's always one friend just there to see you fail. Or always shares their successes and don't want to hear yours. And there's that friend. There's that friend that makes themselves feel better by thinking that they're better than you. Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get it. That's a whole other video. We gotta do a toxic friend video. That would be a good one. That's back to the barbecue. Now, when I'm making barbecue at home, we had this conversation. Again, I don't do mayonnaise-based salads. I don't know. I guess I never really enjoyed them, but they were always the typical ones. The macaroni salad, the potato salad, that was always your standard barbecue fare. But I do sometimes do the potato salad. The family loves it. I just do a lighter mayonnaise and mustard. They love mustard in their potato salad. And let me tell you something. I put non-fat Greek yogurt in and they never know. And I have a recipe up here on the channel if I remember to link it. A lot of times I'll say this here, I don't watch my videos back all the time. So if I ever forget to link something, just leave it in the comments saying, hey D, you were going to link something. We didn't say it. It's usually in a card. It has an eye up in the corner. When I say there's a card, there's a little eye. Then when you hit the eye, it brings you to what I put. So I want to put in the cards, up on the right, my recipe for my creamy balsamic vinaigrette. It would make a fantastic pasta salad. And what you do is you put the dressing, it's very light, I'm telling you, there's not many points to it, on your pasta. And then, I think what would go fantastic on this pasta salad, which is I've done in the past, is grilled vegetables, grilled onion, my personal favorite, grilled zucchini, grilled asparagus, any vegetable, broccoli, steam it or grill it, whatever you want to feel like doing. It's fantastic with this vinaigrette. And it's much lower in points than a traditional mayonnaise. And you've made it yourself. You know exactly what's in it. You can tweak it to how you like it. So if I remember to put that, I will. And use a whole wheat pasta. You know, Dee is not a fan of whole wheat pastas with a tomato sauce. It's not my jam. But if you enjoy it, that's wonderful. But there, I do enjoy a whole wheat pasta salad. Who knew? So yeah, I do use like the whole grain pasta, the whole wheat pasta. Still not a fan of that chickpea pasta. It's just, I don't know. I just can't. And I love chickpeas. It's your hummus girl here. I just can't get it. I don't know. Maybe I think I cook it right. I just don't think it has the texture that I want it to have. But definitely lighten up your pasta salad. I love making an Italian potato salad. I don't have a recipe up for it. I haven't really made it. Honestly, I haven't made it for a while. But it's made with a vinaigrette. You would use olive oil, lemon juice, mustard, like a Dijon mustard. So it's more, I mean, it's probably point heavy because of the olive oil. But I think that's a better choice than mayonnaise. I kind of pick and choose my fats, and I would take olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, mind you, over mayonnaise any day. I think mayonnaise is based on like vegetable, you know. So yeah, so I definitely am an EVOO girl. I cook with olive oil all the time. I don't use anything else, unless I'm deep frying, which I don't deep fry. And I use extra virgin as, I call it, my finishing oil, just to, you know, if you just want to put a little on top, or like a salad dressing, because that's the best tasting. But and corn on the cob is always a good choice. You know, tomatoes, like this, or bring a beautiful tomato salad. That's always popular, and it stays well outside and beautiful. I have a tomato salad up on the channel I put up the other day. Funny, I should think of that one. That is like my stock thing at our barbecues. Is usually, Jesus, is like, I gotta fix this. Sorry about that. I look at it out of the corner of my eye, I see it drop, clunk. And it's like I'm staring at it. It's just, I can see it clunk. So that is my tips for maneuvering a barbecue. I mean, you might have to have a burger, and truth be told, you deserve a burger. Now, it won't be no 98% fat-free burger. And you know what? I'm going to sit there and tell you something. I don't like that. I do not like that lean of meat on a burger, because I think a burger needs some fat. So your girl eats an 85. Heard it here in Dish with D. Yeah, I pay about 5 points, 6 points for a burger, depending on how big it is. But you know what? I don't have them that often. So I think I feel like, you know what? I deserve that. And you can get a 2-point bun. You can make a burger salad. I've done that many. Oh, no, my favorite. I totally forgot. Portobello bun. I adore. You grill the portobello mushroom and you put the burger between it. Thank me after that one. Well, I'm sure you've had it. With some onion and some tomato and some avocado. Oh, yeah, that's my burger. Yeah, that's when I go and I have me. Sometimes have me an 80. 82. You know, because you don't know what these people are buying. Just assume it's 75. That's basically, you know, and go from there. Their hot dogs are another killer. They're just killer in points. And you know, the place you're going to go is not going to have the 1 or 2 point dogs. It's going to have those. It's probably going to have a 4 or 5 point dog. It depends if you really want it. And they're not going to have the light buns either. So, I mean, do you bring your own bun? You really get made fun of. Again, it's one, here, I always say this, it's one day out of a couple of months. You have one Memorial Day, 4th of July, and Labor Day are your big barbecue days. If you go a little off, you get right back on track the next day. I say the next meal, but that's probably your last meal. But yeah, forgive yourself and say, you know what, it happens. It's a holiday. And you know what, holidays should be enjoyed. They really should be. You should not sit there and not have yourself a holiday for your own Weight Watchers. It's ridiculous. I hate when people sit there and say, oh, I'm not going to have that because I'm on Weight Watchers. You know what? If you can't handle a holiday, and what's the point of all this? You want to be able to enjoy life. If you can't enjoy life, then you've not gained anything. You've just put yourself in a hole. And I don't want to see that. I want to see you guys enjoying. Be mindful. Be in the moment of your food. It's delicious. Enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'm at work. It is actually 14 minutes. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. And if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. You don't have to give thumbs up. I always sit there and say, we always say, give us a thumbs up. What if you didn't like it? I wouldn't give a thumbs down. I think thumbs down are just rude. If you have any suggestions that I didn't mention, please leave them in the comment section below, because you don't know everything. So I'm going to work. Yeah, first time in 5 months. Wish me luck. Have a great day. We will dish another day. Bye bye.